It's a big week for the Florida football team. The Gators are just a few hours away from their first conference game of the season as they welcome SEC rival, the Kentucky Wildcats, to the Swamp. The Gators dominated Eastern Michigan 65-0 last week, where Florida unleashed its revamped offense under offensive coordinator Kurt Roper. The Gators ran 86 plays for 655 yards as the squad cruised to their first big win of the season.
The offense was awesome. I know it was Eastern Michigan last week, but I thought the offense was absolutely awesome. I think this is a very, very good football team with a chance to develop and continue to grow to be a great football team. I think the schedule is very hard. It's a schedule that you could lose a couple games on and still be an exceptional football team, but it's noticeable that Florida's back.
Despite the schedule getting tougher, the Gators are fired up to take on the Wildcats.
On to Kentucky, first SEC game. Mark Stoops has done an outstanding job there, much improved in all areas in his second year. Neil Brown is offensive coordinator, a guy that I'm very familiar with. They do a nice job in the run and pass game. They're a tempo team. They're going to be on the ball.
The Wildcats are 2-0 after hammering UT Martin 59-14 in their home opener and defeating Ohio University. The Gators have won the last 27 games against the Wildcats and are hoping to make it 28 this Saturday. The Florida Gators also welcome the SEC Nation crew to the Swamp for Saturday night's SEC Showdown. Here's what some of the analysts had to say about the season and tonight's matchup.
You know, Kurt Roper being here as offensive coordinator is a big deal. He's put Driscoll in a level of comfort in the shotgun. He can create now, being an athlete and a quarterback. Athletes all over the field, which has never been a problem. You had to structure it. You had to get guys in the right place, get them in the right positions to make plays. And fortunately enough for Will and the University of Florida, they got a guy in that can do that. And 65 points is hard to score. I know it looks, they played Eastern Michigan. Eastern Michigan is terrible. It's still football. It's 11 guys over there trying to stop you from scoring. So when you can do that and make the progression that they made from last year to this year, it helps. It helps the confidence. It helps the football team. This is a good test for them. Kentucky has some pass rushers up front that can get after the quarterback. So they need to see that same, I don't know if it's 65 points, but they need to move the football. They need to score points to continue the belief that they're resurgent on offense.
Both sides of the ball are going to be awesome this year and really help turn this Florida program around from a 4-8 team to a team that has a chance to compete in the East.
Tim, does this stuff ever get old?
It's being here at the University of Florida is obviously, get very nostalgic, all these great fans and stuff. You give them an opportunity to make their day by taking a picture, doing something nice for them.
And Tebow says he's happy to return to where it all began.
Man, I have a lot of great memories, so obviously coming back here is just a little bit special.
If you were still
more special.
Sorry.
Kickoff is set for 7:30 p.m. and you can catch all the pregame action beginning at 3:30 on ESPN 850 WRUF. For WUFT Sports, I'm Bonnie Mott.